One brief second. It only takes 1 second for people to look at me and decide if they like me or not. It's no surprise I'm an American Muslim. I wear this scarf, known as a hijab, proudly. But there was a time in my life when I felt more self-conscious than proud. I was 8 years old and I was invited to a pool party with a group of friends. They were all in bikinis and swim trunks as I stood off to the side, wearing long sleeves and pants and my hijab. It was when I was 9 years old and I was stopped in a Walmart and told that I had no chance of success in this life or the next until I was saved. It was when I was 11 years old and people on the street and in public areas started calling me a terrorist and telling me to get out of their country. It was time and time again that people gave me looks of disgust and spoke words of hatred sparked by ignorance. At 14, I was surrounded by people I knew, and many more that I didn't, that chose to hate me, to fear me, even though they didn't really even know me. And then it hit me. I am not these people's expectations or their fears. I choose to live a life of peace, of love, and of acceptance. And I can't reach my full potential until I embrace the differences of my own. Now I proudly wear my differences for all to see, and embracing my differences helps me to better understand the value that everyone brings to the table. We are a country that is growing and becoming more and more diverse. Diversity is everyone's differences, and it's all differences. It can be race, religion, sexual orientation, but it's also differences in perspective, background, and opinion. But inclusion is how well valued, supported, respected, and included diverse people feel. Diversity makes our country beautiful, but inclusion makes our country strong. Everyone should have the ability to be who they are without fear of oppression or persecution. Everyone should be valued and feel important. We are a nation of immigrants, of free thinkers, of cultural and religious diversity. But we live in a world where the forces that seek to divide us are strong. To overcome them, we must do more than simply stand next to one another in silence or in fear. We must not build walls or ban groups of people simply because they are different. We must instead break down barriers that seek to divide us. We must stand up for those that are diverse in the face of their rights being taken away. The first step in fostering an inclusive community is embracing your own differences. When you embrace what makes you different, there is opportunity to embrace and value others. And that's how we become a community, inclusive for all. This I believe.